Hey guys, welcome back, and this is episode 2 of Inside the Man-Cave, and today we're going to go over all the Eddie Van Halen stuff. So, let's start this one off a little different. Guitars. So while this is a carven guitar, they did a very special eruption splatter finish. So each one is unique and kind of one of a kind. Obviously, it's a total nod to Eddie. So this is actually a fantastic playing guitar. Floating Floyd, stays in tune really well. It's one of my favorites. We're also going to go over all the EVH guitars that I have, and I'll even rank them. While they're all similar, some just play better, maybe they're set up better. They come from different places around the world, so maybe there was just a good build. But let's take a look around the room and look at all the little pieces of EVH that I have sprinkled throughout this man cave. I have a lot of really cool EVH stuff. Sometimes they're magazine covers, and I'll cut them off and frame them. If I see it at an art fair and it's unique, I'll buy it. I think a lot of you know that I started playing guitar 82, 83 because of Michael Jackson's Beat It. I found Eddie. Didn't know it was him at the time, and slowly became a huge fan. Obviously, the 80s were such a great time for technical guitar playing, and Eddie had the most unique fingerprint. This piece right here is my buddy Harry that I told you in the previous episode. He sent me that one year and found that somewhere. It's just such a unique piece. Got a really cool Predator right there. It's Eddie at his best. I've got a lot of guitars that are influenced by Eddie. Floyd Rose on most of them. Even a bar stool there, Eddie. Bucket hat. I would say out of all these guitars, they're all similar. All play very well. Most are from Sweetwater Sound. Ironically, the gold top with the rosewood fingerboard sounds the best. So that's kind of funny to me. But they're all really, really good builds. And just, have that Eddie vibe. Here's a couple things that are really unique here. So they kind of got a little Billy Idol wall and all the people I've met at NAMM. Got an EVH. A couple things here I found on Etsy. I found this really cool light up EVH LED light, and this is the table I mentioned in the last video. It's hand painted and made. Oh look, there's a Michael Jackson glove. Over here I have some EVH sneakers, some pick tins, some picks, some Eddie Van Halen picks. Obviously I've got the carven Kiesel splatter guitar. Showed you that last episode. Some EVH artwork, and of course the EVH standard Blue Saraceno model. Alright, so you know you've made it and you're somebody if you've got a pop figure. So I've got the standard Eddie Van Halen in the 1984 blue jeans and his dice shirt, and I think this is a 79 Eddie with the white black striped guitar. So those are just awesome. This gold top is just super special. I saw it back when it came out. I think it was in 21, 22, and I really liked it, just didn't get one. And Franklin Guitars had one refurbished, just fantastic. Color's great. The pickups on this one seem to really resonate well, and again, rosewood fingerboard, which is not usually my thing, but sometimes different is a good thing. Yeah, they came out with these really cool EVH pick tins with signature picks. Had to get those, and then I found this cool skull online. It's pretty heavy actually. It took a while to get here. Holds picks, so yeah, I got that. Holding all my EVH picks. So this EVH Sassafras was a very limited edition from Sweetwater. It's kind of like my raw tone guitar. You can kind of see the grain on there. It's really a nice guitar. It's a special. Plays really well. It's got the D-Tuna on there. So this one needs to get some more love for sure. Very unique. And this next guitar, while it might not seem like an EVH guitar, Eddie did have an Ernie Ball Music Man signature guitar for a while, and I did end up getting one, and I really like it. I kind of wanted the brown just to kind of go away from the EVH thing. Neck is fantastic. Really good set pickups, so you can't change the height unless you put a shim under there. Guitar plays really well. I think it's got a smaller fretboard radius, which I fought with in the beginning. I think it's a 10.5 or 10 inch. Maybe it's a Fender standard. Not really sure, but I know it's not a 12 inch or a compound. But yeah, really cool build. And like I said, I really wish I could have had one of Eddie's Ernie Ball guitars back in the day. I lusted after that guitar. It was just such a cool thing with the odd shaped headstock. So Eddie Van Halen forever. I should also point out that I said to a girl at my gym, I will never own a pair of Crocs unless they make a Eddie Van Halen pair, which they don't. So she found a link for some EVH Crocs from China. So I'm sure these are lead-based, and these are pretty worn out. I'm gonna have to get another pair there, but you can kind of see you got some Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Star Wars giblets or gibbets or whatever they're called in there. And I've also got, I think one of my gibbets fell off here. Let's see, what is this? Mike Myers and Freddy Krueger. So Eddie was just a unique player and a unique time for me because I was learning how to play guitar, and all the other players that I like were influenced by him, and I even get the previous influences for Eddie and some of my favorite players. It took a long time to understand some of these other players. Why don't I show you a couple other pieces that are not Eddie Van Halen just to mix this up. Let me find something real special. Give me a second. All right, I found a couple special things. So I showed you my metal Predator in episode 1, made of spoons and knives and screws. This is a little tiny Predator that I got, I think from Five Below. They just had one there, and I was like, are you kidding me? And a real tiny one, but you know, it was like $4 or $5, so it was really worth it. Then I already showed you guys this one. So this is like a samurai. I guess I called it a ninja, but this was kind of expensive. I went with my grandson Micah to Sergeant Red's, and this just spoke to me. He's got another head and full arms and replaceable parts, but we took the head off and had trouble getting the other head back on. I think I got it right here. Let me grab it. The other head is just the mask. Mike and I took this off and we could not get it back on, so I just left the Predator head in there. Then on Marketplace, I found, is this from Marketplace? I think so. No, this was not from Marketplace. This is also from Sergeant Red's. This is the Predator in his cloaking mode, but I did find on Marketplace something I didn't need but needed to have. I found a tiny Predator in the cloaking device. So got two of these guys. Really hard to see the detail there. And again, Micah likes to come in here and say, Pop, can I play with that one? And I let him now because he's pretty gentle with this stuff. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap this episode up. I have a bunch of EVH stuff upstairs, shirts, hats. But I also have this cool thing I just brought down. This is an EVH, it was going to be a gig bag for pedals and cords, but I ended up using it for a travel bag. It's the perfect carry-on size. I'm going to show you a couple things on the way out. I showed you some of my Steve Stevens ray guns in episode 1. I showed you one, I think. I'll show you the other 4 I have. They're all signed by Steve. And then I'm going to show you something that we're going to get into in episode 3. I started collecting some tiki mugs from a very unique place that my wife and I travel to. But right now I'll just show you the, here are some of the ray guns from the Steve Stevens catalog that I got. I kind of got them put together with some of my other things. So you can see here, yeah, there's a black one that's really cool. I got a Steve Stevens signed poster from NAMM. Got a couple. Got a Billy Idol signed poster. I put that together. Again, you can see there's two more of the ray guns. A lot of my NAMM signed stuff. Again, I had Steve sign some Guitar World and Guitar Player magazines. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. I hope you some of this was entertaining. And these are the tiki mugs that we're going to talk about in episode 3. And I even got some more stuff. So thank you guys, and we'll talk soon. Here's a little bonus footage. Lulu was here the whole time, right, Lulu? All right, Lulu. Bye, Lulu.